First I want to say, it was great playing in this event. This is one of the events, as a kid, when you're watching all the basketball tournaments around Thanksgiving, this is one of the ones you always kind of remember, right? This is one of my first moments kind of remembering basketball along with Maui. This is a terrific event. It's ran really, really well. Really proud of our group. We've went through a lot of adversity the last few days with our crew. Our guys stuck together the entire time. I thought we were the tougher team on the floor for 40 minutes. That's all we talked about kind of going into this game. And listen, it's next man up. If guys are out, it is what it is. But at the end of the day, I told our team, listen, we're going to find out, adversity exposes really who you are. And if you open up somebody's chest, you're going to find out exactly who they are during those moments of adversity. And our guys really fought. We weren't perfect. It was an ugly game. But, man, we're going to take that win ugly. So we beat a really good Virginia Tech team. They're going to be an NCAA tournament team. They're really, really well coached. Mike Young's terrific. He runs all these set plays. He's got counters upon counters, and they do a great job. So we're really happy to get this win.
Coach, was this a set plan on Nate Johnson's three? Was that a set play to get him a shot on the wing, or is that just how it unfolded?
It's how it unfolded. DeJuan made a heck of a play. Right, it was a great drive. Mankey finished with 4 assists, 2 turns. I thought DeJuan had a terrific game on both ends of the floor, defensively and offensively. And we didn't really have many plays in tonight, Adam. It was we knew we were in unique kind of circumstances with our roster, and we played a lot of 4 guards. We never practiced that before, so we walked through some things and shoot around today because we didn't know who was going to be available. And listen, you just kind of find a way. We played slower on purpose. Right, we kind of bled the clock in a lot of possessions because I knew we were going to need that defensive intensity for 40 minutes. You have to pressure Virginia Tech. Otherwise, if you just let them run their offense, they execute at such a great level that I thought this gave us the best chance to win. So great play by DeJuan, great shot by Nate. Nate was terrific. Terrific. He had 7 threes. I've said this before. He's the best shooter in the country, and I don't think it's even close. Those numbers will always bear themselves out over time.
There were a couple moments tonight you guys are able to string together 4, sometimes even 5 stops in a row. In a game this close, how important is that?
Huge. I thought we got our defense back tonight. Our identity was back. I thought we played hard. We were tough on the ball. We were fighting. Listen, they pose a lot of problems. Justin Mutz is a monster. Paul was battling down there. Aluma is an all-conference player in the ACC. I thought we showed a gutsy performance, a lot of effort, and just a lot of fight.
You talked a little bit about character. What do you think these 2 games, this stretch in New York, revealed about your team?
Told our guys afterwards, listen, you can't ever get too high or too low. Right? It's a long season. It's a marathon. But our group stuck together. Listen, we took a loss to Iowa State. We didn't want to lose the game. I didn't think we played particularly well. And can give Iowa State a lot of credit for that. But move on very quickly. You learn from it. Move on quickly. Get the next game plan. Let's go. And again, I think we're continuing to form our identity of who we are. And we're going to play really, really hard. It's going to be a fight every single possession. We're going to try to be really physical, and we're going to be a really together group. We're unflappable. Regardless, Virginia Tech went on a run there. They punched us right in the mouth. But our group stayed just even-keeled the entire game. And give a lot of credit to our upperclassmen guys, Paul Scruggs, Nate Johnson, Jack Nungy. Those guys did a great job of leading our group tonight.
I can't remember if it was Nate or Jack, but one of them said that at the end there with, I think, 6 seconds left when you called a timeout right after Virginia Tech took a timeout, that the expectation was that Hunter was going to be the guy, and I think that you knew you wanted DeJuan on him. Is that sort of what you expressed to them in that timeout, and that was the plan?
Yeah. We wanted, obviously, DeJuan. I think DeJuan's is our best defender. Hunter had a great game. He's a great player. Scores the ball, and they run really good stuff to get him shots. I thought it was a heavily contested shot. Now, I did tell those guys, I said, hey, listen, most games are won or lost on the offensive glass at the very end of the game. You cannot forget to block out. Mutz had a tip. Pretty good look, right? Unfortunately, we were on the good side of things tonight.
Just overall, what was your defensive approach against them? Obviously, they didn't shoot very well in the first half. What was kind of the defensive game plan against them?
I think high ball pressure. We wanted to really pressure the ball. We wanted to try to take Storm Murphy off the ball as best as possible. deny him the ball so they couldn't just run all their set plays because they got, like I said, counters upon counters upon counters. That's what Mike Young's known for. He's a tremendous coach. And we just wanted to we didn't want them to get a rhythm, an offense. Thought first half we were really good. I thought their ball started moving a lot better in the second half. I felt like their ball was moving faster than we were moving. Then I thought we made a little bit of an adjustment. I thought we got better, right? So again, that was kind of the game plan. It's ball pressure the heck out of them. You know, put Aluma, who's obviously a tremendous player, in a beehive down there in the low post. I didn't want him to feel like it was a one-on-one game, which I thought we did a great job in the first half. But he made an adjustment, right? So he kicked it out. He started kicking the ball out a little bit more, and they got some open looks there early on in the second half. Yeah, beehive. It's like bees to honey, right? You just want to kind of put them in a beehive. I didn't want it to be a game of one-on-one.
Cesar Edwards got some extended run off the bench today. What do you think he provided you guys tonight?
I thought Cesar was really good. Played hard. He wasn't perfect. He was physical, though. Played hard. I think he has an ability to score the ball. Was really, really pleased with his performance. I told all those guys, listen, you have to always be ready when your opportunity presents itself, right? You think about, again, obviously you may say this is maybe an outlier, but like Tom Brady got his opportunity, I think it was when Drew Bledsoe got injured, right? And then obviously the rest is history. Tom Brady's one of the best of all time. But you got to be ready for when that opportunity presents itself. Cesar was ready. He was more than ready. Again, loved what he brought to our team. He's a team guy, brings a ton of energy. He really tries. He's a freshman. He's learning. He's going to be a great player.
Can you sort of describe what the last 48 or so hours have been like, sort of coming off that loss and then, you know, guys sort of dropping and getting sick and trying to figure out who you're going to have available? Like, it seems like that's a pretty unique experience in advance of a game. What was that like to navigate?
Yeah, you just got to focus on the things you can control, right? I mean, it's unfortunate, Colby, Jerome, Deontay. We had Adam obviously sit out there. I mean, Paul's been gutting it out, let's put it that way, which I'm really proud of him doing. He's playing a lot of minutes too. Listen, you got to focus on things you can control. I mean, it's out of our control. We're going to play who's in uniform, and we're going to be who we are, though, right? Regardless of who's playing that night or how many minutes certain guys are playing, I don't really care. It's, listen, we're going to be the toughest team. We're going to be the most connected team on that floor, and that's what we did tonight.
Just to clarify, so is it the flu or a virus, or what was what was the issue there?
Man, I'm not a doctor by any means. I have no idea. I know it's nasty, though, and it's very contagious. It's been going through our team. So it's not COVID-19, though, just to be very clear.